Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori. For those of you that are new here, today we're going to be taking a look at the Brandon Blackwood trunks. We're going to be doing a comparison video. So if you're not new here, you know that I've already done a video on the mini trunk, the mini Brandon Blackwood trunk, which I purchased in 2021. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new trunk that I just bought. I bought the regular size trunk, and I got it in a new color and a different texture or material, I guess. Anyway, so we're gonna be taking a look at and comparing the two sizes, but also taking a look at some of the design changes that have been put into place. If you did watch that video, you know that I was struggling. It was a bit of a struggle for me. It was getting in and out of the bag. It was super tiny. Y'all know I love small bags, but that was extremely small. So we're gonna take a look now to see how it compares to the regular size trunks and some of the updates, so just stay tuned.
Perfect.
Okay, all right, so you can already tell just by the packaging the difference in size of these two things. So let me put them side by side real quick if I can.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. So this is the box that the mini trunk that I purchased last year came in, and this is the box for the regular size trunk that I purchased came in. So just a real quick reminder, let's take a look real quick at the mini trunk that I purchased last year. Just a quick overall before we get into the details. All right, so it came in this little dust bag here, and I do want to compare the dust bags too as well, because they have changed a bit. This is the dust bag that came in. It's a pretty like thin material, as you can see, just like cotton, very thin material. Now, this, let me just open it up for y'all so I get the whole effect. So this is kind of like a shoebox, really. The same packaging on the inside as the previous one. So this is what the dust bag looks like for the regular size trunk that I purchased this year, 2022. So you can already see, I don't know if it's coming across well on camera, but the material is much more like thicker, kind of like a canvasy kind of material. It's a lot harder to shut, close, and open, but the material is definitely way better than it was before. I feel like with each purchase I've made with Brandon Blackwood, the dust bag quality and just the quality in general of all of his purses, his bags just get that much better. I've also done a review on the ESR and systemic racism tote, so you can check that out as well. So comparisons real quick, side by side, for size. So this is, let me put it like that. This is obviously the mini and the regular. Okay, so just a quick reminder of what my mini one looks like. So this is it straight out of the bag. And this was in, what color is this officially called? I'll put it on the screen. I think this was like the light blue, but I'll put the official color name here on the bottom of the screen. I can't remember. So yeah, this is the mini trunk. Just overall quick look at the hardware and the feet and the design overall. So yeah. All right, now let's take a look at my new one. Okay, so it still has like all of the like packaging and everything still on it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pop it out of the bag. So I got this one in red, and I'm not really a red kind of girl. I don't really do like bold colors like this, but I thought it'd be great to have an accessory like this. Even my nails, like I usually get really pastel kind of colored nails, but my shoes and my bags, I will get bold colors. That's what I do, but maybe not so much my clothes and my nails and stuff, but oh, and it kind of matches what I have on today too. That's so fun. Okay, so I got this one in red crocodile pattern with gold hardware. So this is the regular size trunk. I can't remember if the last one I bought had tags on it like this, but all of our products are all of our products are created one by one by our craftspeople. Each bag has been produced by unique techniques, special treatments, and hand finishing. So yeah, it's just talking about the different materials, the vegan leather, and then you fold it up and across it says Brandon Blackwood on this tag, which is I've never seen a tag folded like that before. Anyway, all right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take off some of this packaging so we can just get into more of the details. And then just showing you some of the packaging here. There's some little rubber covers for the feet. This was also on the mini when I unboxed that as well. Okay, let's do a quick side by side. So here we are. This is the mini and the regular size trunks. The dimensions of these bags, so the small one is about like 5.8 by 4.3 by 3 inches, and this one is I think 7.5 by 6 by 3. So they're the same width, the same thickness here, as you can see, but obviously the height and width are much different. Let's start looking at the differences in the designs, how it's been updated over the past year. This is what the clasp looks like here on the original one. You see it's just kind of like these two squares and then this rounded little latch here. But on the new design, it's actually has a B on it, and I think it says, yeah, and it says Brandon Blackwood. I don't know if it says that on the minis as well or if it's too small to fit, but it's kind of hard to tell. But this writing here, this etch here, it says Brandon Blackwood on this side of the B, and then you can kind of tell it's like a B inside of a B, if that makes sense. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little different touch, and like I said, this one has the gold hardware, and it's kind of like a vintage kind of gold. It's not super shiny like some of my other purses, but I kind of like that. It's kind of more like a rustic kind of feel to it. And then you obviously, again, the handles are the same for both bags. I'll show you the smaller one again in a minute, but you do have these little rings here, and that'll be for the shoulder strap that comes with this bag. So yeah, it's the same thing here. These also have these little rings here with the silver hardware instead, but the same basic design for the handles. And then showing the bottom of the bag. Looking at this one, it looks so like this one that I have, it's straight down the middle where the seam kind of splits. This one seems to be more towards like the first kind of third, towards the front of the bag. So that'll be interesting. It doesn't have this like flat piece of leather here on the bottom. I don't know if that's just because of the material of the bag or if that's a design change, but yeah. It's kind of split into 4 quadrants, so it's kind of hard to see. Now that I guess more detail. So you have these 4 pieces here, 4 rectangles, and then of course 4 feet, as usual, same hardware. Okay, so like I saw previously, like I said on my unboxing of this, when I open it up, it's very it's very tight. Like literally that is as wide open as it gets. It's barely like the width of like my eyeball kind of. It's very small. It's very small. And this is what my hand looks like going into the bag. All right, that's what, remember this? I think I've worn this. I don't wear this bag very often. I think I've probably worn it 3 or 4 times since purchasing it, because it's very impractical, to be honest. Okay, so, but they're very cute, these Kendrick trunks. They're very cute. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Moment of truth, let's see. So flipping it open, it's the same sort of latch. You open it up, and let me take out, this is the shoulder strap. We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so yes, this is opening it up now. This is the same comparison. I'm just showing you against my eyeball. I don't know why that was the measurement I decided to go with, but anyway, as you can see, it's definitely easier. I would say, let me not. Okay, it's definitely easier to get into this bag. 100%, I have no problem getting my hand in and out of this bag. Okay, so that is really good. I'm looking forward to using that, having that as an advantage when I use this bag. Okay, so real quick, just inside of this bag while we're here, we do have a tag on the back that's kind of hard to see, but it says Brandon Blackwood right back there. But other than that, it's just like a felt kind of like, what was it? Wool, I guess. It feels like suede material on the inside here of this bag. Just a black hole. Honestly, you literally cannot see anything. But that is what the inside of the bag looks like. I'll put a couple things in later towards the end of the video. But yeah, we can fit our hand in and out of this bag. I think this is not going to be a problem at all, thank God. Okay, so and let's revisit that issue that I found with this mini trunk, if y'all remember. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there are these 2 screws here. I guess this is what screws the latch onto the bag. But with this bag being so small, and there's some on the opposite side as well, as you can see right here, these 2 screws, that has a tendency to just kind of scratch against your hand, I'm not gonna lie, especially depending on how you're maneuvering your hand in and out of this bag. If you have bigger hands or whatever, like that low-key is kind of a safety issue, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So that's probably the biggest thing that I did not like about this purse. Now I am happy to say, very happy to say, that they have removed that. It's just a flat little panel here now, and it's flush and smooth up against the surface on both sides. So now you have no problem of scratching your hand when you enter the bag. So thank goodness for that. Shout out to Brandon Blackwood, thank you very much, because yeah, that was kind of awful. But you know, this, like I said, this is just a comparison video. This is gonna be a really quick one. There's not a whole lot to this bag. It's very simple Kendrick trunk. It's really just a square box that you open up, and that's it. So I really was glad to be able to see the improvements that have been made on this design versus the previous rendition or what have you. And this also gives you guys some idea of what the hardware looks like as well in this comparison video. And then you can kind of see just real quick on the handles, as well as to a comparison of the height. You definitely get a little bit more height on this handle, it looks like. Let me see. So with this one, yeah, I can fit it in almost all the way, yeah, to my inner arm. I wanted to kind of carry it like that. Kind of just like carry it like this in the crook of my arm. With the smaller one, not so much. I can get it to like right here. So I could carry like this on my wrist, which is not bad as well. It's kind of nice, depending on what you want to do. And online it says that these are the same width, but it's very close, honestly. It's pretty close, but I feel like the red one, obviously the regular size one, is slightly, the most slightest wider, just by like a touch. Let's take a look at the shoulder straps, last but not least. Okay, so these are the shoulder straps side by side, real quick. Give you a little comparison, give you a little material again. It's the same exact design, just different hardware and obviously different color. And it has the same amount of adjustable like holes for you to move it to, depending on how far down you would like your bag to sit on your shoulder. And it looks like it's about the same length across as well. So so these two will sit at about the same distance. Obviously the smaller one will sit a little bit higher on your side, just because it is a bit shorter, or what am I trying to say? Actually, no. So it won't drop as far down, rather, but it'll sit at the same height as this one when you wear it either on your shoulder or crossbody. Oops, it's backwards. So just a real quick, another look at the side by side for the opening, the size of the opening. So you can see there's definitely more space on the regular one. I personally, if I had to choose, I would suggest the regular one, but if you're comfortable with the teensy tiny one like this one here, do it. If you like it, I love it. I honestly, I like both of these purses. I love this red one, I like the blue one. That's kind of where I'm at with it, but they're both super, super cute. Okay, and like I said, real quick, I'll put something inside my bag. So this is my phone. It's the iPhone 11 Pro, which honestly, I just ordered the 14 and I'm so excited. I can't wait for that to come in. Sometimes when I vlog with my iPhone, so my vlogs are about to be on another level, baby. Anyway, okay, real quick, just to show you guys, let's flip it over so it's easier to see. So this is my phone inside of the bag. So there is a lot of space here, which is quite nice. I'm trying to keep it to the back so it gives you an idea of how big this space is in there. It's kind of a black hole, like I said though, but you can fit plenty of stuff in this bag. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any other questions. Leave a comment below. I always interact with you guys in the comments, and I love when you guys interact and let me know if you enjoyed the video or not. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks, guys. Bye.